So I started this channel having named it A Concerned Canadian. I kind of regret that name because having read this book, I feel as though a Canadian shits his fucking pants would be more appropriate. I finished reading Trump's book yesterday and have since researched some things mentioned. Before I get to that though, I can't help but say that the entire book feels like an ad for his fucking golf course. There are over 20 references to his golf course. I lost count because I ran out of yellow stickers. Most of the references are elaborate descriptions that he somehow manages to tie into the subject he's writing about. I'm surprised he didn't insert a page of coupons at the back for 10% off your first round or something. He even has a picture of it, amongst some creepy shit too, like this one picture where he looks like the Grinch about to steal Christmas, and the surrounding family members that have facial expressions resembling sociopaths. As far as I'm concerned, the guy's in fucking La La Land. How out of it does Donald Trump have to be to write something like, "People say I have self-confidence, who knows?" Or, "I have proven everybody wrong." Everybody. The word everybody is in full caps. I can't imagine what it must be like to have been this guy's editor. "Sir, are the full caps a good idea?" "Jared, you're right, the whole book should be in full caps. I want so many full caps in this book that we don't even have to use them." At one point he tries to champion himself as a fighter for women's rights by saying he's hired women since the 80s. Believe me, Mr. Trump, none of us doubt that you've hired, still hire, and will continue to hire many women. One thing he talks extensively on is how the States needs to spend more money on its military. See this chart? I found it through nationalpriorities.org, which in turn got its information from the budget released on whitehouse.gov in February. Here's another one comparing it to the military budgets of some other countries combined. Do I really need to elaborate on this? Like, for fuck's sake, here in Canada we allocate around 1% of our annual GDP. 1 fucking percent. We had a guy shoot an officer in our Parliament building with a hunting rifle, and a girl stabbed fellow students at a high school recently. Do you not think the terrorist would have acquired a better gun if he could have? The girl even said she wished she had acquired a gun. Do I really need to elaborate on this? Another disturbing thing I learned is that not only is he a climate change denier, but he goes out of his way to try and build golf courses where the governments are trying to build wind farms. Yeah, he almost did in Scotland, but the decision was appealed to the Supreme Court, thank God, and overturned. He bitches about it in his book. In fact, he dedicates an entire chapter to climate change denial. We're currently experiencing worldwide feedback mechanisms, and there are a large number of Americans who don't believe in climate change? Are you fucking insane? The rest of the world is trying to save the planet and all you can do is think of playing fucking golf? Jesus Christ. There are so many fucking things wrong with this guy's head. He's either a completely twisted psychopath bent on ruling the world during its last dying breath, or he genuinely believes what he's saying and is just stupid as fuck. I'd really like to go into detail and refute a bunch of things said in this book that are just truly astounding. However, I have other videos I'd like to do in the next couple of weeks, so I'll probably put it off for a month or so. If you enjoyed that, feel free to subscribe on here and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm a Concerned Canadian, and to hell with Donald Trump.